Good morning and god jul. You might know I'm a very crafty person, so of course around Christmas time I'm gonna do a lot of Christmas crafts. This year I've actually tried a lot of new things, like crocheting, but I'm not gonna share everything in this video. I'm just gonna talk about one specific thing, which is polymer clay. So if you wanna look at my other stuff, I do have a separate Instagram account if you wanna look at my stuff. But yeah, this is the first time I've tried making sort of body jewelry in polymer clay. And I'm far from an expert on this topic. I've not used polymer clay that much, really. So this year I wanted to try and make some ornaments for my new mini tree over here. And since I had a bunch of extra clay, I wanted to see if I could make some jewelry with it. So that's what we're gonna try on today. I made 3 different pieces, and if you're new here, I do have my nose double pierced. I have my rings and then I have a separate hole for spikes. So I made a small pincher, I made a spike, and I made big pinchers for my ears. And I guess I'll show you my ornaments first. So this was the very first candy cane that I made. I only made 2 the first time, and I gave away the best looking one. So this one is kinda crooked or tilted, but the pattern came out really good. For the white I used an effect Fimo polymer clay, so it's like a shimmery or glittery white. It comes out kinda translucent, so I should maybe have used solid white for the inner part and then just the effect for the outside. But that's something I'm gonna figure out later on. I made 2 of these just to give away with Christmas presents and stuff. And then I figured out that I wanted to try and make some that had green in it as well. So then I went out and bought green clay so I could make these that have the 2 different colored stripes. These came out very green forward, so I should maybe have switched the colors around a bit to make them more red. But I do think these are cute as well. So this was the pattern that I made the jewelry in. So very first I tried making a small pincher for my nose, and it turned out like this. It's very small, so I don't know how well you can see it, but there it is. It turned out kind of square instead of round, but I guess that's fine. I made 2 different spikes, or not different ones, but just 2, because I wanted to make sure that they were straight, and one's kind of longer than the other. But here they are. One's definitely more crooked than the other. This one's a bit wonky and curved, while this one I think turned out the best. Something like that. And then the pieces I'm most excited about are the big pinchers for my ears. I really prefer the larger pieces because I think the pattern comes out better looking. I didn't really measure or anything, I just went by eyesight, so they might not be exactly the same size. One's kind of thicker than the other, but it's not that noticeable. Let's just try them on right now. I'm really excited to see how it looks. So let me just take out my rings first and then I'll be back. Let's just try on the super tiny pincher first. I definitely could have made this a lot thicker because I have room for that. I was just scared that it wouldn't fit, so I just made a thin one and maybe I could layer it with stuff. I don't know, it's just to try on anyways. Maybe I'll get a little closer. Okay, let's see. It's super small though and thin, so I don't know how well you can see it. So I'm not a huge pincher fan myself, but you can't really make rings with polymer clay because there's no way to close them, so I just really wanted to test it out and see how it looked. So this is all just for fun, I don't really plan on wearing it, but yeah, I thought I'd show you anyways because it's just fun to me. Very festive. And let's just try a spike on while this is still in. I don't want to mix oil with this, so my trick is just to, I know that's probably disgusting, but that's just how you do it. gonna be a bit wonky when it's handmade. Yeah, let's just take the pincher out because I don't know if that's a good like match. It's a bit much maybe. So that's the one spike. It's honestly kind of cute. Let's just try on the other one because I think this is like on the longer side. So yeah, there it is. Candy cane septum spike. I don't know, what do you think? And I'll just leave that in for my ear pinchers so we can match and have a whole set. And just like my septum spike, this one I kind of, like I had another septum spike with me, so I tried to match the same size. With these it was a little bit harder, and obviously you can't like try them on while you're making them because then they're soft. So I did have to make them slightly smaller just so I was sure that they would fit in my ears, like rather than make them too large. With my tunnels in, they're a bit too small, but they're not secure in here. But then I thought if I just remove the tunnel, because the tunnel kind of makes the hole larger, because when you remove it the skin kind of shrinks back a little, and then it's kind of the perfect size. With these you can kind of decide which side you want out, so if one is like better looking than the other, I think I like this one even though it's maybe a bit wonky. I don't know, like that. They don't have a lot of friction to them when they're in the ear for some reason, so I would definitely put some O-rings on them if you were to wear them for an extended period of time. I actually really like these. So that's like the whole Christmas look with the spike and the ear pinchers. It does kind of remind me of the movie Elf. I don't know why. So yeah, actually very happy with these. I don't know if I would actually wear them. I probably would if I were going to like a Christmas party or something. That's very like cash. I mean, the spike is a little bit much maybe. But definitely the ear pinchers I would actually wear around Christmas time. So definitely keeping these like just for fun. And yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Maybe if I should try making more jewelry out of polymer clay later that's like non-festive. I mean, it would be very convenient to be able to make my own septum spikes because they're kind of hard to come by, especially in like different fancy designs that you might want. So custom made ones would be really amazing. It's just really hard to make them like super straight and symmetrical and everything. So I don't know if there's maybe a mold out there somewhere that I could use. I also didn't know if this was really safe to wear as like skin contact jewelry, but everything from what I've googled is saying that the polymer clay is non-toxic. Of course, I don't know how well you can trust Google anyways. Personally, I feel like the ears are probably fine, but for the septum spike I'm not sure because it is like a mucus area and it might go like more into your system than with the ears that is just like outer skin, if you know what I mean. So even though it should be safe, I'm not sure if I would wear the septum spike like every single day. I'd probably keep it only for like special occasions. I usually do that anyways, so. But if you have any idea if it's actually safe for your body, definitely let me know down in the comments as well. But yeah, that was everything I wanted to show you in this video. I do have a lot of these because I made extras just to put on like Christmas presents that I'm giving away to like family, friends, house owners, whatever. And then these tiny ones for my mini tree maybe, perhaps. One more green, one more white. So yeah, just really happy with everything that I made so far. And definitely check out my Instagram for all of my other stuff. I'll link it down below. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons for making these videos happen. And then I hope to see you in my next one. God jul! I mean, you were probably wondering too, right? We just have to go for it. And there it is. Oh, shit, thick. This one's thinner but longer. You know I had to. I mean, you could also just wear the bigger ones. Big and small. Should probably have made a matching pair though for this. Maybe the green one? That's kind of cute too though.